there's a streamer named TOGI or TOGI, TOGI. Have y'all ever heard of this streamer before? No. I mean, there's streamers are all over the place, but this guy went to Las Vegas and he went to the sportsbook and he bet on a soccer game, a soccer match, if you will. And he went up and I guess it was PSG, which is a soccer team over there. And he bet $595,000 on this. This was him making this bet.
God. Yeah. Look at this. Do it on the camera so. Oh my God. All right, so give me 1,000,001.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is him after he won. Spoiler. Okay. And he won $1.3 million. So this is him getting the money.
1,000,002. 1,000,003. 60. And this is the chump change. 2, 7, 8.
Wow. Bring, dude. What'd you know about that, mother? $1,000,004.
That's sketchy as hell, just walking out with all that. I'm hoping they gave him security.
Well, I would imagine he's got a couple people around him right here. But
if
seeing
the guy
that much
can bet $595,000, trust me, he has hired security.
Yeah,
this is also not impressive when you can just lay down $595,000.
Yeah. Look at his necklace. He's a telegraph.
I guess, yeah, he maybe he is, but I know you'll see his necklace here in a little bit. It actually has it's Victor Royale. It's a Fortnite reference. So
Fortnite,
I guess he's
oh god.
Yeah, I guess he's a Fortnite player. But here, let's continue here.
Yeah. All right, cheers. That's for you as a tip.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
I like that talking about tip culture, tipping the lady who just gave you all that money. Like I don't know. How do y'all feel about that? I'm just curious before we get to the main topic of this.
What did he give her? How much?
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. She was obviously very, very stoked about it, but
yeah. So the camera is running. He did it for that. That click equals X amount. That social equals X amount. It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So he gets the money, $1.3 million in cash. Okay. Now there's a follow-up to this about how he was going to spend the money right here. Now, a little bit of background, by the way. This guy his real name is Shane. He's a popular American fitness influencer on a YouTuber, TikToker, and apparently a high-stakes gambling content creator. Okay, he's known for high-energy gym videos of lifting, motivational rants, and especially dramatic gambling streams and challenges. He often shares massive wins and losses betting on sports, casino games, and crypto here. So he has 1 million subscribers on YouTube. He's got a bunch of people over on TikTok. And he says his videos include titles like Betting My Net Worth on Black in gambling challenges here. He says he very much has a gambling addiction and struggles. And he recently spoke about this after getting baptized in early 2026. So yes, he's the guy who won the $1.3 million here. So he's a social media influencer here. Now, the question is, what is he going to do with this money? Okay, so now that we know a little bit about this guy, Vera, how do you think he's going to spend this money, this $1.3 million?
I don't know, probably like just gambling it even further and trying to get another win.
Before we get to what he would do with $1.3 million, what would you do, Vera, if you had $1.3 million just handed to you one day?
I don't fucking know. Save 99% of it and then like go out and get a steak meal and call it a fucking day.
She's gonna get her salt and pepper shakes.
I wouldn't immediately. I wouldn't immediately.
All right. Phoenix, what about you? What would you do with $1.3 million? I'm coming to you next, Blab, so think about it.
If I was going to keep it, I think what I'd probably do is, I'd fund my own things. I would fund making movies or whatever I wanted to do. So it would go to a project that I wanted to do.
Yeah. I mean, investing is like the obvious like answer, and then like putting it to further better yourself and like your career and passion projects.
Yeah,
I think Blabs would buy Daniel Radcliffe.
No, he's
stand in the
short.
corner. You're a statue for Monday and Wednesday.
He's a bit of a hobbit. I would probably invest it and put it aside for future me.
Okay. Well, let's see what he's going to do with his $1.3 million.
You might be wondering what you can do with your $1.4 million, Togi. As we said before, I'm getting responsible with this shit. I've been thinking about
Okay, here it comes. Here's the responsibility aspect of it.
this a lot. We had a 12-hour flight.
Wait, can I take a guess real fast?
Yeah, well, that's what. Yes, Blabs.
Okay, so I'm assuming he's gonna go and stick it all in Fortnite.
Okay, all of it, $1.4 million in the
No,
Fortnite.
not all of it, just some of it. He's gonna put it back in Fortnite. That's my guess.
Buying 500 bot lobbies
Yeah,
for
look at all these
500
kids.
victory royales. Yeah.
Yeah.
Money's going. First, we have to clear our debt. Finally, for the first time in many moons, we're gonna be debt-free. Remember that McLaren I bought for Steve Will Do It, the sexy purple one? I still owe $205,000. So we're taking 205 racks. This is going Steve Will Do It, McLaren, paid for. That debt.
So he had $200,000 on buying a McLaren for somebody else. By the way, so obviously not the smartest investment right there. But hopefully that 200 something thousand dollars he spent on that McLaren for somebody else was worth it for the social media clout that he got.
I know we were just talking about like DoorDash and Caleb Hammer. Wasn't he on Caleb Hammer recently?
This guy?
Yeah, I
don't
think.
know. I'll find out.
I haven't watched the episode, but I'm pretty sure I saw clips of it.
Okay, that's interesting. We'll see here in a second. Let's see what else he's got here.
Gone. Currently on my AMEX, I owe $83,000.
He owes $83,000 in credit card debt. But I'd like to remind you, he's like 23 years old. Yeah. So there's that.
$70,000 credit card debt. Responsible adult paid. Oh, I owe video.
I just want to also say that no responsible adult has $83,000 in credit card debt. I just want to throw that out there. Am I wrong or am I right? I don't know. Maybe I'm totally wrong here.
You're pretty accurate on that, yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
You know, Togi Teriyaki, Togi Trials, all the stuff that goes into like the big game shows. We still owe them $100,000. Boom. Debts cleared, paid. The whole thesis was to invest more. We're taking 400 racks and I'm buying a condo, dude. Not for living, one for like renting out, appreciation, things of that number, RTP. This is actually a big moment for me in my life. I never opened a stock portfolio. And Caleb Hammer's like, oh, you gotta invest more in stocks. Dude, well, here I am, Caleb Hammer, 100 racks just for stocks. 150 racks that we're gonna put into the powders. So
By the way, I really want to punch this guy in the face for saying racks. I don't know if this is some slang or something that I'm not in on, but kind of drive me crazy.
I just desperately want this to cut to, after he's done with all this, him just betting it all on something. Like at the end of the night. That's what I wanted to see.
Also in the private chat, Togi was on Caleb Hammer. It was like an hour podcast.
Yeah.
Okay,
yes.
yeah.
Yes, he was recently in April.
we can like actually produce them and whatnot. How much did we invest total? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 650 racks. 650 racks richer I am today. Debt gone. So this will put this investment portfolio. This is exciting. We're getting a new car, dude. I've been thinking about this. I was shopping for cars on the way here. Well, I don't know what car I want yet, but I have a few ideas. And I figured a good budget, good work, pat yourself on the back situation will be 250,000 buckaroons. Boom, new car.
He's buying a new car for $250,000.
Can you imagine just flipping money just in your hands? Like he's just not like nonchalantly just flipping that fuck ton of wad, just whoop, whoop, whatever. Like what the hell?
Yeah.
What society are we in?
Well, I'll tell you this, that's the last thing that he's going to spend his money on. Did anybody notice something that he just totally did not include in budgeting?
Taxes?
Yeah. Little thing called taxes.
Just,
He's already spent the money and he only just got it 5 fucking minutes ago.
Yeah. Just kind of forgot about the old tax man because the government will cometh and they will take at least 40% of that or
They
whatever.
won't forget about you.
No.
Yeah.
You would think that he would, for being such a responsible adult at 23 years old. By the way, at 23 years old, having $1 million at your disposal, like he's already said he's a compulsive gambler. He has issues with that, right? He has this addictive personality. And I don't mean this to be negative by any means, right? But we've seen this pattern over and over and over again, where people who are young, they make a ton of money and they do exactly what he's doing. They don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to use it. They just blow it. And it's like toilet paper for them. They just like flush it down the drain. And it's all about buying a $250,000 car, right? There's no, he's saying, oh, I'm investing it. Well, yeah, I think it's great that you get your condo or whatever. You're going to put $100K into your retirement or, the stock market and stuff. I think that's great, right? But maybe do the opposite of what you're doing and maybe do 80% into investing, right? Or 50%. Then you can pay off your taxes with the other, and then you just kind of let it go. But I guess he sees this as an investment in content, right? Because we're here talking about it, but this is such a different world than I think anybody can see, which is I guess why people watch the guy, I guess.
Well, that's the thing, is social media warps people's minds. And so when you are a social media influencer the size that he is, he knows his audience, and he figures, if I can show off this money and I can spend this money, it's going to grow my audience. And he thinks that like that is an investment in of itself to be able to make that content. But people on social media now just do the biggest thing they can that is going to get them the most amount of views possible. And so that's what he's doing. I mean, he bought a $200,000 car for somebody that he knows, and it wasn't even his. It's not even his asset at that point. So he clearly doesn't care about being responsible. He just cares about getting as many clicks, making as much money, and spending as much money as possible.
Well, he certainly is spending and making. And as pointed out, I asked, I've actually put this over on X about like the things that he's missing. And Marmalin points out that with gambling wins, it's a 50% tax. Unless he gambled over twice that amount, he owes the government about $750,000 in taxes.
Is there a business loophole here, right? So like, let's say you're doing it for a video, let's say. I don't know the answer to this. Do you think that they've probably already calculated this? I'm sure he has an accountant. And the fact that it was for a video and it's for business, I wonder if he gets some breaks here. Not a lot, but I'm sure he gets something.
That's a good question. That's a really good question. And there are such things as business expenses, obviously.
Yeah.
And travel and entertainment businesses, or buying props. I don't know, if you were to gamble in the world of streaming or influencing or whatever, is that considered a prop? Is money considered a prop?
See, I bet you it is, because it's the theme of the video, right? The video is, I'm going to take X amount and see what we can do with it. And I wonder if that transforms it. I am talking totally out of my ass, but I wonder if that transforms it into entertainment, and therefore it is an expense.
Well, something like buying the $200,000 McLaren was a write-off. So yeah, I mean, I guess.
Well, so I asked Rock that, is there a business loophole that, since this is for business, could avoid taxes? And the general answer is no. No, there is.
Okay.
In this situation, no. Streamers may deduct losses, but not for something like that. There's no loophole found for streamers to avoid taxes when it comes to gambling losses. So there we go. But either way, we'll see what happens to this guy here in the next 5-10 years. This is like one of those things where you're gambling with that much money, that much, things happen. If you don't pay back that debt, that $200,000 debt that you owe for the McLaren, or the $100,000 for AMEX, or whatever it is. It's just, what a different crazy ass world. I can't even imagine having that at 23 years old. Mm-mm.